So looking at our accelerated notes 1-4, the last lesson we looked at adding integers. In this lesson, we're going to look at subtracting integers, and we're going to try to figure out how they are related. And I hope you're going to enjoy this one. So if we look at the problem that I have over here on the left, it says 3 minus 8, and we're going to use a number line to help us with this. So think about it as we're starting at the number 0, and we are going to the positive 3 because it's a positive 3 there. And then it says we are going to take away, so we know we're going to get smaller, and we're going to go ahead and take away 8. So if I go where I left off and I go back 1, 2, 3, I'm back to 0. But then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would end 3 minus 8 would actually be a negative 5. Now let's talk about how is this similar to addition. Well, we can take every single subtraction problem, 3 minus 8, and we can change every single subtraction problem to addition. It is the exact same thing as adding the opposite. So we can always change every single subtraction problem to add the opposite value. So I kept the first number the same. I changed, so we're going to keep the first number the same. I changed from subtraction to addition, and then I did the opposite of that positive 8 and got a negative 8, and those values are the exact same. So, if you liked the adding better than you liked the subtracting, then we can change all of those. Let's look and see, how do I change my negative 2 minus 5? Well, we have a negative 2. We're going to keep that number the same. We're going to change the subtract to add, and the opposite of a positive 5 is a negative 5. And here I would look at and think about, I have 2 negatives and I have 5 more negatives. How many total negatives do I have? I have 7 negatives. So again, when it says our essential question, how is subtracting integers related to adding integers? Well, what we can do is we can take all subtraction problems, and change them to addition. Let's do the same with the next one. So we keep the negative 7. We're going to change our subtract to add, and the opposite of a positive 8 is a negative 8. And so we have 7 negatives and 8 negatives, which is a total of 15 negatives. Let's go ahead and look at the triad on 27. And here we have a number line, and a number line can help us. I'll be honest, sometimes a number line's good, but also I really prefer to actually just think of my positive and negative symbols like we've done before. So I want to go through A, B, C, D, E, and F, and I want to make sure we get all of those changed to addition. So if I look at letter A, I know that I'm going to keep my negative 4, I'm going to change to addition, and my positive 6 is a negative 6. Let's go ahead and look at B. And if we wanted to represent that with our number line, we start at 0 always. We're going to -4, and we're going 6 more spaces, negative, and your letter A would end up at -10. Let's go ahead and look at B. We are going to keep our -6. We're going to change to addition, and the opposite of a -4 there is a +4. So this example would be we start at 0, we go to our -6, but we're adding 4 positives. So we're going back 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are stopping at a -2. That would be where B would fall. Let's go ahead and look at the next one. We have 4. The opposite of subtract is add. The opposite of a -6 is a +6. Look how that subtract negative turned into a much prettier problem. We can start at 0. We're going to add 4 because we're going to the +4 because it's positive. And we're going to go 6 more, and the letter C is going to stop at 10. I personally would not change the next problem because I think we all know what 6 minus 4 is in our head. The next one would be 4, change it to addition, and a -6. And the very last one that I would suggest changing here, and I want you to find the values of D, E, and F, would be we keep our -4, we change to addition. The opposite of a -6 is a +6. And you will see that I believe that would be 2. There's only 2 of these answers that are the same. Otherwise, they're, oh, no, I guess we got a couple that are 2 and a couple that are -2. Otherwise, they are all different values. So we're going to practice with subtracting, and hopefully we understand how we can change it to addition. That's it.